Hi, I'm Gary the Water Guy, and I own the Water eStore and the Water Store in Midland, Ontario. Today we're talking about how to add tannin filtration to a Viqua VT1 DWS drinking water system like this one here. So you need to check the video I made previously that tells you how to install a Viqua VT1 DWS, and you can find that by clicking up here. All right, so to add the you complete the whole installation except for this water line that goes from here to here, because we're going to be adding a separate filter. So we have a kit available to add tannin filtration. So what's tannins? Tannins is discoloration in your water. So tea is tannins, wine is tannins. So if the water comes out of your faucet with like a light green or a light brown tinge, that's tannins. And this is a tannin filter. So in the tannin kit that comes as an option for this Viqua system here, it includes the filter, it includes a filter housing like this one here, it includes a wrench, it includes a bracket, some fittings, etc. So that you can add it onto this, this ultraviolet system to also have tannin filtration. Okay, so let's get started. So once you've completed this part of the installation, now you'd have to leave the unit a little bit more to the left because we're going to add the filter on this end here. So the first modification is you have to remove this fitting, the out fitting, and if you look up here it says out, and so you can just unscrew that. All right. So you are going to need some Teflon tape. You can buy this at any hardware store. And so any of the fittings that you remove or you're going to install, you want to put, typically I hold it in my left hand and then I make 3 revolutions around the fitting with the Teflon tape. And if you're not used to using quick connect fittings like these ones here, again, I've got a great video up here that describes how to use them. So the fitting we're going to put in here now is one of the ones that comes with the tannin kit. And so it's just going to run straight across. So we screw that in there, and you screw it right in till it hits up to the shoulder. I don't want to bore you with that during the video. Okay, so now the filter housing, this is the filter housing here. And if you look at the top of it, it has the word out and the word in. So we're going to install it this way so the water flows through the sediment, the carbon, and then it's going to flow into this housing for the tannin filter. All right, so then we're going to take the fitting that we removed from here and we're going to put it on this side. So there's some bushings that are included with the tannin kit. And so again, we would put Teflon tape on the fittings that go inside the bushing. And we would also put Teflon tape on the bushing itself. I'll just quickly do this one. So I've pre-assembled this now. So as you can see, there's the fitting that goes in, there's the fitting that we removed from here that's on the side out, the bushings are in place, and I've also attached the bracket, so you can see the screws in here. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is actually put the filter in. And on the filter you'll notice that it says this end up. It's sort of the wider end, there's this tapered end, that's the end that goes down. So you just slide that in here until it seats on the bottom. There it is. And then we screw the top on. So at this point you can make it just hand tight, but when you're using it, you would snug it up a little bit before you turn on the water. So then what we're going to do is we're going to use these quick connect fittings. So we have a bit of quick connect tubing here. It looks like this is about 3 inches long, and so we'll slide it in here. So I have a great video that talks about quick connect fittings. You can check it out here when you're working with these. But basically you slide the tubing in until you feel some resistance, but then you keep going and it goes in a little bit further. So you do that on the one side, and then you do that on the other side. Push that all the way in. All right, great. And then, so this will tell you now where you can mount the bracket to hold the filter housing in place. And just put the screw in here. With the filter housing in place, the next stage is we would actually put the tubing from here back to here. All right, so now the water flows from through the sediment filter, through the carbon filter, through the tannin filter, flows across through the ultraviolet light, and then comes out the faucet here. If you're looking for discount pricing on this tannin kit for this system, you can click the link up here. It'll take you right to our e-commerce store. And that's it. If you like what you saw today, please click the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified of all the new videos that become available on our channel. If you'd like some more information about these products that we discuss here, you can go to our websites, either thewaterestore.com or thewaterstoremidland.com. And again, I'm Gary the Water Guy from the Water Store Midland, Ontario. Thanks for watching.